In this video, we will review writing equations of lines in various forms. The first part says write the point-slope form of the equation of the line that passes through the point -2, 2 and has a slope of 3/2. Now, for this, if I want to write an equation in this form, we know that it's always in the form, so it's y minus the blank equals the blank times x minus the blank, where we know that we fill in, this is the y coordinate, the slope, and the x coordinate. Now, for the first blank, the y coordinate is 2, so I'm going to fill in a 2. Then for the next blank, we need the slope, and the slope is this 3/2, so I can fill in 3/2. And then in the last blank, I need the x coordinate, and the x coordinate of the point is -2, so I can fill in a -2. Now the only other thing we have to change here is we know that when we have minus and negative, this really becomes a plus. So I can rewrite it as y minus 2 equals 3/2 times x plus 2. Now the next part of our question says rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. So if my equation were y minus 2 equals 3/2 times x plus 2, essentially what you're doing here is you're going to solve for y, because remember slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So to do so, I would have to distribute the 3/2. So I get y minus 2 equals 3/2 x plus 3, and then you can add 3, or add 2, I'm sorry, to both sides. So you get y equals 3/2 x plus 5. Now using this information, we need to graph the line. So if my equation is y equals 3/2 x plus 5, and now I want to graph, we know that the form is always y equals mx plus b. So the value of m, which is our slope, is 3/2. So I can fill in that m is 3/2. And our value of b, which is our y-intercept, is 5. And now if I want to graph, remember we always start with the y-intercept. So I can find a point 5, so I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to graph my point. And then because my slope is 3/2, this means that you're going to go up 3 and then right 2. So if I graph, I'm going to go up 3, so up 3 units, and then over 2 to put my next point. And you can continue to add points, so I can go down 3 and left 2. I can go down 3 and left 2 again. And then you're going to draw in the full line for your equation. Now, if I want to pick out 2 points on the line, I'm just going to pick out any 2 points that I need. So 1 point could be this point right here, which is at 0, 5, and another point can be this point right here, which is at 2, 8. The last thing we need to do is change the equation into standard form. And remember that standard form is ax plus by equals c. And so far we're at the point where our equation we have from above is 3/2 x plus 5. So if I copy this, y equals 3/2 x plus 5, we first need to move the x over. So I'm going to subtract 3/2 x from both sides. So you'll have negative 3/2 x plus y equals 5, because this cancels. And then the last thing you need to do is you need to get rid of the fraction, because remember, part of this is that you can't have any fractions. Okay, so in order to do that, I multiply everything by 2. So if I distribute this 2 to everything, it's going to become negative 3x plus 2y is equal to 10. So our final answers here, if we go back and highlight, my point slope form of the equation is given as y minus 2 equals 3/2 x plus 2. The slope intercept form is y equals 3/2 x plus 5. My graph is over here. I chose 2 more points on the line. And then lastly, I changed it to standard form.